Welcome to the Tom Wilson Counseling Center video tutorial series. In this tutorial, Getting Started, you will agree to our site policy and learn how to navigate through your online class. The example we are using is the 60-hour online DUI course. Click Begin Site Policy and Getting Started link. Read the site policy and then scroll to the bottom and click Continue. And remember, you can pause this video at any time. If you have read and agree to the site policy, select Yes or No and then click One Answer and click Here button. Is your name spelled correctly? If not, follow the instructions below to correct it. Click Continue when you have verified this information. Getting started in navigating this class. This section is very important, so please read carefully. And remember, you can pause this video at any time. How do I complete this class? Read the page carefully and click the Continue button on the bottom of the page. Answer any review questions and continue to the next page. You have completed your lesson when you see Lesson Completed. Click on the Go To button for Next Lesson. Read the page in the next lesson and complete the review questions as before. You need a score of at least 70% or better on each lesson before you can proceed to the next lesson. You will have 5 chances to correctly answer each question. When you're finished with this section, scroll to the bottom and click Continue. Minimum time requirements. Again, please read everything on this page, and remember you can pause this video at any time. Each topic or lesson requires that you spend a minimum amount of time on the lesson before you can proceed to the next lesson. The lesson title is followed by the number of pages in that lesson and the minimum time required in that lesson. Scroll down to Time Required. You can log out and resume your lesson at a later date, and our system will record the time already spent. There is a stop sign page just before the end of each lesson to remind you that you must wait for the timer to run out. If you want to refresh your timer, click the button indicated at the bottom of the page. When you're finished reading this section, scroll to the bottom and click the Continue button. Certificate of Completion. When you have completed all lessons and all review questions with a score of 70% or higher, call Tom Wilson Counseling Center to request your certificate of completion. Office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. Mountain Standard Time. DUI and Nevada classes require that you call the office for your certificate of completion. Follow the instructions at the end of the class to contact us. When you are finished reading this section, scroll to the bottom and click the Continue button. Victims Impact Panel. Read the information on this page, and when you're ready, scroll to the bottom of the page and click Continue. Review questions. Review questions can be a question with one answer, a question with multiple answers, or a true or false question. Click Continue when you're finished reading this page. Read the review question. Answer the review question, and when you're ready to proceed, click on the button called Check One Answer and click Here. If it says you have spent the minimum time for this topic, then you're safe to proceed. If it does not, then click the Refresh button located below the Continue button to refresh your timer. When you are finished reading this section, scroll to the bottom and click the Continue button. Simply answer the question. You have spent the minimum time required for this topic. Look at your timer. Did you spend the required amount of time in this lesson? Choose yes or no, and then check one answer and click Here. Lesson completed. This summary shows you your grade after the lesson. If your grade is over 70%, then you can click on the Go To Lesson 1 Working Together Goals of this Class, 3 pages 45 minutes button. This concludes our video on the site policy in Getting Started.